Now they're talking about bringing the ICE agents to the airports before shutting them down. That's just bringing in more of a police state. Stretch.
Oh, man, that ain't going through the tongue.
I just gotta tell me what you want for the Passover too. I'll just get it this week. I'll just get it this week.
All right, I'm gonna start it off with the trumpet.
Get it.
Shema Yasharallah Yahweh Allah Hayanawa Yahweh Shema Yasharallah Yahweh Allah Hayanawa Shema
Yasharallah Yahweh
Allah Hayanawa Hey, so
Shalom, bro.
What's up, man? You too, brother. You too. All right, we're going spirit heavy right now. Spirit heavy. All right, we're going to give it the travel John and keep going. Do it four times. All four corners. All right. All right. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rechapadash. Double honors to the apostle of the blessed, the great millstone. Shalom to your elect. To the men that died in the work of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, to the Shalom spirit. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son. His Father's name is Yahweh, who exists. His Son's name is Yahweh Shai. He's a deliverer. He's coming to deliver us out of captivity that win. All right. All right, brother. Once again, Church of Philadelphia. Once again on the highways and hedges. Coming to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom. As we know, is Babylon. The daughter of Babylon. Chaldees. This, hey man, and everything that week in and week out during the week we come and prophesy against is happening. And it's been going on for now, like the brother was just mentioning, it's a current man, oh man. Before, like, you had prophecies that were happening, it would slow down. Right now, it's the end. So right now is the time really to be, like running a marathon, put your all into it at the end. It's all about who wanted the most. At the end of the day, you gotta want the most. You want salvation, you gotta fight for it, man. And every day we come out here, we fighting for salvation, man. This ain't no games right here. This is truth, man. This is real life. And they're like, on top of that, man, this place is blocked off. Matter of fact, you pan the camera around, brother, showing that this place is blocked off, man.
Yeah.
We've been coming out here for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been coming out here for a while. And there's times when it was blocked up when we had to go to the back stuff. The backup stuff. Right. And even the cops, like the one lady, she could have been an Israelite. Who knows? But she was the one that was really like, oh yeah, go ahead. She's like, I know y'all. She said, y'all the ones with the tripod. Hey man, you don't know her. The Lord can have the spirit on her.
God, he have mercy on her.
Yeah, God. Because she was the one that said, y'all go ahead and teach. That's the words I use. I said, damn, so we can't come out here and teach. So I was like, just 3 brothers. 3 is what? I just spin. Everything is in the Lord's time. We make plans and everything. All that, but like,
hey, and it's peaceful for us because shit, it used to be 50 of these little rugrats running around here, baby's kids, right? Just causing all types of confusion and noise and wickedness, right? And now it's peaceful, right? The Lord got them up out of there. Hey, he even got them being security for us. Thank you for your service.
Matter of fact, the year when the Eagles played the Super Bowl, he was out here around that time. All these niggas was out here. They had this whole thing flooded. And they was niggas. They tried to throw the football over this way, but John blocked it.
Yep.
That was like the Lord. No.
Mutombo, the Lord had put his hand down here. So now he ain't throwing a football over at the men of the Lord.
That's why blocked it, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the Lord blocking the things that comes our way. If you trust in him, man. And you can have, it was only 3 of us out there. We didn't have to lift a finger. Nothing. For them to be confounded, man. That's what hey man, that's the beauty of having faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rechapadash, because everything is not always going to go according to your plan. Matter of fact, can you grab it? Listen, my ways are not your ways, because we try to wrap our mind around certain things. Only one that can really just sit back and just look and observe is Yahweh, man. Like, man, I created all this, y'all niggas gotta go through. You know? And then we get upset and hurt. That's why I want to bring the scripture out. Because our ways are not his ways. If it was up to us, we'd try to say somebody that's not worthy. But the Lord knows exactly who's worthy by what? By their kind. And what he instilled in them, man. You know, that spirit that he gave him. But at the end of the day, we all fuckers.
Hey, but you know, he would have tried to save as much people.
Everybody.
The Lord was like, no.
He definitely opened that door. If the Lord ain't seal it, he would try to open.
You got a dog, hey, you know, loyal to the end.
Hey, bro, that's a service dog, brother? I know. What type of dog is it? Belgian Shepherd? Right on. That's your best friend right there.
Yeah, we was talking about the dog earlier in the house too. That's the spirit. Yo, you know what? Just to add real quick, it's like all of this is spiritual. All the time the Lord shows us. Using, you know, signs and people around us. Well, he barking.
He ain't barking, he's over here.
Right. He looked at us, he said, Shalom.
Yeah. Men of the Lord.
But what the brother was saying about the Lord enforcement, it's heavy because really through the spirit, this is the real law enforcement. You know what I mean? But the spiritual thing is that the lady cop, the lady centurion, right, remembered us. Just like remember with Peter, where they saw Peter and they were like, oh, you one of them. You know, because he spoke like them. Like when you get into it, like he spoke like them, like that demeanor, the character, you know?
Yo,
that spirit.
Heavy, brother. That's heavy. Because listen,
it was like, no, you one of them. But he tried to play it off like, they knew.
Nah, it's a dude I know, right? Well, I met him on a travels on a bus going out to Northeast. His name was Joshua, right? And he told me his name. I said, God damn. I said, bro, you got a heavy name, man. So you got the name of a warrior. I said, and on top of that, I said, that's the name of the Lord. You know, when I broke down the translation and everything, he told me, he looked at me like, damn. But I remember I ain't seen him in a while. And I bumped into him again. And I was like, yo, we started talking. And then, like, what you're saying, because we started talking and I started saying something. He was like, yo, I know that speech. He said, I know that talk. And I was like, oh, shit. He was like, yo, you're the brother. I was like, damn. They heard that was your spirit. That was your spirit, man.
Remember it right there.
That's right. Like what you said. Because you like what you said about Peter. He was talking just like the 12. Because he was around them. It's like wherever you come from, and like a neighborhood or whatever, they know you or a city or whatever. They know you by your slang. Oh, boy from so-and-so. He from so-and-so. He from so-and-so. You know? That was a heavy statement, dog. Truth.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 8.
Good.
For my thoughts are not your thoughts,
Right.
neither are your ways my ways, saith Yahweh. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than yours, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Yeah.
Right. Yo, we don't think like the Lord. Like honestly, man, the Lord goes for the underdog. That's why you gotta like. Everybody has to develop. And just please for the Lord to be able to come in and do what He's going to do. But you start to see it because the men are developing. You know, it's like planting a seed. A seed has to come to fruition before you're able to be able to for it to be able to nourish you. You know, with this food right now, what they're doing is they're taking the nourishment out the food,
Right.
and it's all chemicals. You can eat a meal, man. I'm telling you, like you could go to a 5-star restaurant, get a good steak, some vegetables, mashed potatoes, and all that cool shit. But the aftertaste in your mouth is disgusting. It's like, God damn, this ain't even food. Man.
Right. And how you feel in your belly.
Yeah.
You fall asleep. You go in these other countries, right? And you still vibrant because they don't put all the chemicals.
That's right.
And that's why people look like what she looked like, all obese.
Right.
Just obese. Right? Because of all the chemicals that's in there. And what our people eat.
I really stopped eating a lot of food.
Yeah.
That's what I start eating.
Yeah.
This place make you want to start
Right.
eating.
Yeah. And you feel like you got to eat 3 times a day. No, you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the portion size.
Right.
You don't need all that.
Right.
Like you eat for, certain, because that's why when Titus went to the Grecians, he called them, gluttonous,
Right.
liars, a bunch of just, basically scum, as they refer to the Grecians. Those are Jakes.
Yeah.
The same characteristics.
And you got like nowadays, since we're speaking on this topic, you got what's that? When the people go for the challenges, they got this big ass pizza, all this fucking crazy food. Oh, you eat this in
wing challenge,
Eat this in
hot
50
dog
minutes.
challenge.
You
Who the hell want to eat
so
them nasty ass hot dogs?
So they just filling you up with fucking garbage.
Right.
So when you do that, like, come on, you could die for it.
Right.
And then that also shows you that that's not real food. They basically showing, because like your body, when you with your body, right? All you need is the nutrition. That's why it's called nutritious, nourishing, because you got different vitamins that your body needs to survive. So once you eat that and you got the proper vitamins in your body like, yo, I'm cool, I don't need no more. And it's gonna move off of that.
Right.
But you got
salad.
But you got
you can eat a good salad before.
That's right. And you don't even gotta have a big ass portion. That's how I know it's a whole. Like you can have a salad this big, and a whole big ass plate of mashed potatoes, all that, whatever these niggas be eating.
And who wants to be full like that and all sleep?
Like you said, the itis.
Yeah, who wants it? That's not natural. Matter of fact, it's heavy that we talk about this because I was reading this article that said Russia banned microwaves back in 60 years ago because it takes out 90% of nutrients.
Yeah, I don't think they have. Like, there's a lot of countries that
don't have
accept,
microwaves.
GMOs.
Yeah.
And that's heavy because I was just talking about this yesterday. I was saying, you notice how people, right, when they get hungry, it's like hunger. When they say, hunger pains. When you're hungry, you ain't supposed to have pain.
Right.
It's because what you eat, first of all, got nutrients, like the brother said, and then the amount you stretching out your stomach.
Right.
Then the food got parasites.
It's the worms that's hungry.
Whatever the people pray over.
Yeah.
So when you eat that and then you get hungry again, it's like, my stomach.
Because the worms is eating the shit out of your intestines.
But I know brothers that went on, I know brothers that, back in the day, that went on smoothie diets, just straight liquid diets.
Right.
And they were like, you could get your protein like this and that, seeds, you put it in here.
Because you got all types of worms and parasites, and salmon, and tuna, all types of your steak, all filled with all types of parasites. Man.
Yeah, and I looked at what's up, right? Since you mentioned it, I asked ChatGPT, right? It says, I asked it, I said, what's the dangers of using the microwave? Right? It says, number one, it says burns in superheated liquids. It says one of the biggest risks is burn injury. Liquids, especially water, can become superheated, heated above boiling without bubbling, then suddenly explode when disturbed. That's
damn.
Damn.
It said heated without boiling.
Like,
like this era, there's a microwave era.
Yeah.
Back into like the apostles and everything, they came from that era where you had to go into the oven.
Yeah.
You had to bake.
Right.
When you bake something or heat something up, it has to cook fully, man. But now everybody, come in the microwave. I heard this, I heard that. Let me just go ahead and, man.
Roasted under fire.
That's right. Yo. Come on, man.
Not no
Yeah.
whatever
They made
fucking.
they had the seasonings from scratch.
Right.
You know, they had to.
Right.
Yo, the number 2 says unsafe containers and chemicals. It says not all containers are microwave safe.
Right.
It says some plastics can release
Chemicals. Yeah.
harmful chemicals like BPA
Damn.
when heated. Metal can spark and cause fires. Styrofoam or takeout containers may melt or leach substances into food.
Yeah.
And that gets inside of your body, man.
Right.
That's the purpose of the herbs and all that. Yo, Esau knowing what they're doing.
Yeah, they know.
So they putting all these things in there to try to dumb you down from the wisdom and knowledge and mercy and grace of Yahweh sitting outside, man.
Yeah, they really want to kill people. They just want to depopulate the earth so they can have everything for themselves.
That's right, bro.
Because they are goddamn. I mean, you can't satisfy them. They can have $1 trillion and they want more.
What you say, bro? They insatiable.
Yeah. Damn.
Y'all check it out. It says uneven heating. It says microwaves heat unevenly, which can leave cold spots where bacteria survives.
Damn.
This is especially risky with meat, poultry, and leftovers.
That's a fact, man.
And then they got the joint that spin around.
Right.
Some joints you ain't even had it.
Yeah, and it like it's right because they don't touch sometimes some sides of the food that you heat up. I experienced that.
Right.
So yeah.
Yo, even though when I went to a to a spot, it's a wing spot, right? But I got I ain't had that much money, so I had bought the pizza rolls, right? Dude, I know, bro, like he all right, man, but he cooked them. Then when he brought them back to me, and this was like because they put it in the grease and everything. So I said, God damn, how did he cook these? So when I'm eating it, when I got to the middle, it was cold, man.
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of throwing up.
Right.
Like it looked done.
I mentioned it to you. I was like, yo, brother, like, so I said, I ain't seen nothing to him. Like, I don't know, man. I ain't seen nothing. He's like, yo, if it happened again to see, I should have told you that.
Yeah.
They probably know, you know what I mean? But hey, man, that's that microwave. And yo, like with the word, right? You have to be fully seasoned, man.
God.
That means cooked inside and out when you come out here and do the work. You can't have some part of your doctrine is wrong, the other part is cool. It's all about the doctrine of Yahweh sitting outside by Shemar Kakadash. Now, if we was anybody else, I can't, like, I'm not even trying to brag or boast, but I know how this place is cut off. And the Lord still allowed us to come here and speak. He didn't have to do that, bro. That's mercy.
It's heavy.
You know
Hey,
what I'm
man.
saying? Like,
He keeps showing us signs. Like, hey, I'm dealing. Church of Philadelphia. I'm dealing. Hey, every week in and week out. Because other times, I would have probably out. Like last week, I just left. I said, "Oh man, I ain't dealing with these motherfuckers." Yeah. This time, I said, "You know what, man?"
Yeah, and you know it's heavy because the scriptures is referred to as like oil, milk, water, things of that nature. What we consume through the spirit. So all these people are consuming nothing but lies and deception, synthetic truth, right? So that's what they become. Because they're constantly consuming the information, consuming the food, so they become that product,
Right.
So I just want real quick, I got a quick one. So Ecclesiasticus,
Colossians 4:6.
also known as Sirach, chapter 38, verse 1, it says, honor a position with the honor due unto him for the uses which ye may have of him. So we give double honors to our elders, our spiritual fathers, that gave us the truth through the heavenly Father, Yahweh, through Yahweh Shah on down. So we give them honors. You give credit with credit. You respect that, because that's the house you're coming from. Lord willing, we up that house, that tree. But we consuming that meal. You know what I mean? We're not consuming the meals coming from the churches, the Catholics, from, you know what I mean? Science or, that's why, when we read the scriptures, we say, what? You take I got some more meat on that. There's meat, it's meat, potatoes, milk, protein. It's the protein that you get. Because that's why it refers to as a babe. When you're becoming a new person, baptized, not by water, but by the fire of the tribulation that this word tells us we're going to go through. You know, Sirach 2. But what it refers to as you being a child, a baby, because you're being reborn through the wisdom knowledge of the scriptures, which is the milk. You know,
not even just the milk. Like it starts off with the milk.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, like the breastfeeding. That's why it tells you in the scripture you got to be weaned from the paps. You know what I'm saying? So you go like, and it's all about nurturing. You can't give a baby a steak.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or a 4-course meal. They got to eat the milk first. So now it's able to digest it because the body is different. It's like with us growing in this word, man. The Lord has to be dealing with you for you to grow, for you to be able to digest the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that the Lord is giving to you, man. Just like with I believe it was the prophet Ezekiel. He said, "What? Eat the whole room." It'll be sweet in our mouth when it hits your belly. It's gonna be bitter because what he had to digest it. He eating it like, oh snap, this is great ass meal. But when they hit his belly, it's like, oh man. Now you realize, like, damn, these people. Because Ezekiel had to eat shit cakes. Which one of you Israelites had to do that in this time?
Knowing that
you had to do that.
Right.
But you have eaten some bullshit.
Because we do.
Right,
with this.
It's full of shit.
Yeah. Hey, so you eat thy food, the foul among the heathen.
That's right. Yo, cut.
Yeah.
That's right, bro.
But hey, what they say in this world, don't bite off more than you can chew.
Yo, there you go.
You know?
That's right, bro.
Yeah, that's why the scriptures say what? Our people are slow benders.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. This book of Colossians, chapter 4, verse 6. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt.
See that? And yo, it said, let your speech be always with grace. Because when we come out here talking to our people, this is the grace period for you.
Right.
No matter how sometimes we cuss you up. You know? A lot of times we just speak to you.
Yeah.
But it's seasoned. Because why? It's seasoned with salt. Because you are the salt of the earth, man. Going back into what we were speaking about as far as like the cooking or the food, you know? Just like what the Lord says, sticky in the sickle now because the harvest is ripe. The harvest is out here, man. And we in the gospel now. Yahweh Shah was always on, Yahweh Shah was the author. To me, he was the ultimate farmer, man, of spirits. Because he was going out tilling the land, telling the people, yo, follow me. And he turned some away, man. A lot of way. Because he knew their thoughts, man. He knew who they was, man. You know, even with us, the Lord can turn us away. But we come out here week in and week out throughout the week in hopes for that salvation, the hopes that the Lord is cooking us, man. Cooking us to be well done, to be delivered.
Yeah, because you don't want to be like a barbecue potato chip. You know? Because
we want to be crisp.
Right.
It says, God. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man.
See that? So that now what that's telling too, because it's growing. You gotta be cooked. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, you gotta go through an experience for somebody else to be able to speak to them. You know, like you got these psychiatrists. Like my father, he's a psychiatrist. All right, he's been through a lot of experiences in life. And as a son, the things that he told me, that's my father. So like, hey man, you did it before me. So I gotta listen to you. A lot of things you went through before me, and you got family members just like this too. So you can school me. You got that season and that salt to be able to speak to them. But you got some people, they just don't know what the fuck to say out their mouth because they haven't been seasoned. They haven't been through that trial and tribulation. That's what make people want to listen to you. You know? And look at Yahweh Shah. Like going back to when Yahweh Shah was Adam. Think about that. all the way through all the reincarnations, he came to Yahushua. He was well sent. He was well done. Because he could speak to everybody, knew your thoughts. And on top of that, he brought people back from the dead. He healed all the sick and all that. Come on, man. That's a power to reckon with. You know? That's a power to reckon with. Fully cooked, well done. And we all got to go through that same process. Some people get it faster than others. You know?
Hey, but this thing a marathon though. You get it fast,
right, yeah.
and you go out, you burn yourself out like we see brothers come in this thing and they know every precept, right? But don't walk the scriptures. You know, they don't behave. They don't behave in that way of being a man of the Lord.
Right, yo, and when you go into the word salt, that's wisdom, right? Wisdom, experience, flavored words. Like when you talk to an older man, that's why the scriptures also tell you when you go to seek advice and counsel, you go to a man that's been through that same thing and that conquered it and overcame it. You don't go to a man that's actually going through it and hasn't conquered it and he's still fumbling the ball. You know, the reason why you go to him because you need experience, you need that word, so that can uplift your spirits, man. And then you sit like, man, this thing, that's how you came. Okay, yeah, that helps you out, man. Yeah, like I was shot. That's why he's the big brother, man. He's been through all of our experiences in life, period, man. Everything that we go through right now, I was shot, man.
And ultimately, the answers are in the scriptures, right. Not from any person. Right, you know, they'll trip you up too.
How about the scripture? This is the book. You still got more on the book?
You want to read that again?
Go.
Give me Hebrews 5:12.
Hebrews 5?
Yeah, 5:12.
12.
I had a precept about like wise counsel wise.
Because that's actually season. Yeah. Just like us coming out here, like any precept that you pull, don't get it twisted. I don't care who you are. Whatever precept that you pull out of the scripture, you're going to get tested on. You're going to get tested until you overcome it because it's your mouth to speak. And that precept could be a downfall, it could be your upliftment. It's going to be the upliftment of the elect, the like-minded brothers, 1/3. But if you just a regular nigga trying to pull scriptures on somebody,
right,
that's going to be a downfall because the reason why you're doing it is because you convicted from it.
Right.
Like I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. When I came, started reading after I heard the apostles and elders and bishops, you know, and I'm reading the scriptures, and I grew up in church. But I'm reading, I was like, God damn, I broke a lot of these laws, man. And it made me feel so bad. I said, Lord, how could you even bear to look at me? How could you bear to even look at me, man? I'm that fucked up. That's why we brought out, his thoughts are not our thoughts, man. His ways are not our ways, man. You know, and that's how much compassion that the Lord actually has on you, man. You gotta really see that, man. Because we are really fucked up when you think about it, man. This ain't no game, this ain't no joke, man. We need salvation. And look at everything that's going on. The evils are going on this earth right there. When you look around, you hear the spirit of the prophets. Anybody that's teaching the truth, you'll see what they're talking about. The lands that the Lord is bringing together to fight. You know, he's bringing them together to judge all of them because of their pride. You know, that's why, and that's going into like the everything being being right. The Lord can't put the sickle in here now because it's not right. This ain't no microwave shit.
But we know it's moving fast. It's heating up.
I seen dudes came in this thing, and younger brothers. So I got to listen to the apostles, and they go, you would have swore that these was men in the door.
Hey, fizzled out, right?
Exactly. And they back out here doing nigga shit.
Right.
And yo, and that's why I tell you, a just man fall, because we all fucked up, man. Don't get it twisted. That's why it says a just man shall fall 7 times, but pick himself back up. But the wicked shall fall in the midst of it. Everybody on this planet make mistakes. You know?
Hey, but you can't play with these scriptures, though. Hey, because what in Acts 19, when the evil spirit jumped on him, he said, Paul, I know. Jesus, I know.
Right.
But who are you?
Yeah, cuz.
And got on there. So don't be coming there and playing. You know what I mean?
Niggas left out of that nigga.
Yeah. Ran down.
I said,
ran down.
Because, they wasn't seasoned.
Right.
You know, because
they thought they knew something, right?
Yo,
yeah.
just like yo, damn. With Mattathias and the Maccabees. When they was like Mattathias, Mattathias about the Lord, man. So he was breezing through the nations because the Lord put the Spirit on him. He gave it to him. But then the other ones was like, yo, Mattathias, he doing it. We could do the same thing.
Right.
They got their ass whipped.
Right.
They got their ass whipped, man.
Right.
They was trying. Because the whole thing was they wanted the fame of the prophet.
Right.
But they didn't understand the dynamic and the underlying meaning not underlying meaning, but the underlying story of what the prophet sacrificing to get to for the Lord to raise you up.
Right.
Just like now, when the Lord raises you up to make you on high, right?
Right.
But to say he's going to give you fame in the land that you will put to shame.
Right.
So those men that's want to get that fame are the ones that really love the Lord, man.
Right.
They want to.
Hey, and how they say it in the world? Hey, there's levels to this shit, right? And if you ain't on that level, hey, man, sit down.
No, that's right.
Yeah, sit down. You know. You said you had a precept.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 15. It says, "The way of a fool is right in his own eye, in his own eyes." Right? But he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. So, you got Jake, man, the scripture, it's that scripture that says, all scripture is given for inspiration of the Most High.
Yeah.
For counsel, for rebuke, for correction.
For proof, yeah.
We don't need correction, because if you don't, then you're perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got it all.
You think you perfect.
Yeah.
If you don't think you think you perfect.
Right. And that's Lord is putting that delusion in your mind.
Yeah, and that pride. Yeah, you got a lot of pride. You walk around thinking that.
So where you can't sit down and reflect on yourself like,
right.
You know what? I was wrong.
Exactly.
That takes more strength than somebody that's like, oh, you want to put the finger? No, I'm not wrong.
Right.
Da-da-da-da.
That's pride. That's
so
pride.
You want to justify yourself, and rather than be like, you know what? I might have, said this, that, because that's also part of growth.
Yeah.
To realize, because when like Jadakiss said, new levels, new devils. Yeah. So if you go through a fresh situation, right? You can learn how to go through, but some people got to go through it. Right? Some, like the prophets, had to go through it so they could speak on it. That's why I believe the beloved Apostle Paul said, what? The things that was written before time was written for our learning. So when you read it, and there is a difference between reading about a situation and feeling it. You got some men that has to feel it to know it. Like you got to be there to know it.
Got some precept for that too.
They learn by just seeing, like, no, he went, I ain't got it. So it's all different, but you can't compare that. You can't be like, no, I wish I didn't have to go through it and just wrong. Right. You know what I mean? Don't question the Lord. Right? Because if that's the case, all the prophets would have questioned, why we have to go through? Well, that's why. Now you sound like Jadakiss. But hey, we all seek wise counsel, man. You can't be like, oh, you a man, you can't tell me who are you. You can't do that. That's prideful as hell. Because they did that to Yahweh. Oh, now do your folks, man. You just little dude. I took you to the store to grab some candy. You telling me about them? Can't do that. Because the Lord, he deals with the ones you least expect. Everybody expects a prophet to look a certain way, or to be a certain way, or to move, you know. But it's written in the scriptures how we live. Plain and simple, you know.
There's a book of 1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 1. Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth.
So to be a man of the Lord, you gotta have some type of charity, bro. To edify, because to be like that, right? You gotta know that you fucked up. But it say charity covers a multitude of sins. You know? That's why the Lord, what was he doing when he came? He was healing everybody that they brought to him. That's charity.
Feeding the people.
That's
right?
Charity, man.
That's why he said, if you love me, feed my sheep.
That's right. There you go.
Right?
Charity.
He's not doing it for himself. He's not doing it because I'm the man. I got this. You want some knowledge? Come to me. I'm the wizard.
Yeah.
I'm the Wizard of Oz. Yeah. We're gonna sell this breakdown, right? It's wicked, man. Man, what kind of charity is that? No, you using, brother. That's usury.
Trying to rob the Lord.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord referred to them. That's why the Lord referred to those houses as den of thieves. How you gonna rob the Lord or even try to be equal with the Lord? Coming on the horse.
What 50 said? He said, I should rob Kirk Franklin for stealing from God's people.
That's what he done.
Yeah.
He says freely give this word out here.
That's right.
Come. You know? Because they don't really believe in it.
No.
You know? They don't really believe in it.
They believe in themselves.
And we know that they
money
don't really
bag.
believe in it because of the actions.
They the real money bag, yo.
The money bag, yeah. The trusted money bag.
Yeah.
Money bag Floyd.
Yeah.
Right, well, that's their God.
Right.
That's their power.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're giving power to. That's what they're giving the energy to.
That's what they trust in. Yeah, that's what they trust in.
Yo, I got a swift one. Malachi chapter 3. Verse 8. It's the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8. Very wicked. And I gotta get it. So I'm gonna read it in the KJV first. It's the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8. It says, "You have robbed God." It's the headline.
Dang.
It says, "Will a man rob God, the Most High? Yet ye have robbed me. But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings. Ye are cursed with the curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse."
Even the whole nation. Remember when Yahushua called the wicked scribes and Pharisees? They said, "What? You full of dead man's bones." That's
y'all on top.
That's a lot of blood on an individual's hand.
And the Lord going to tear these Christian churches up for using that scripture to get offerings. Lord going to tear their ass up.
With the brother said, he was like, man, I was about to sue the niggas.
Damn right.
Yo, every time I go past that
damn,
church,
I got all my money back. Every fucking penny. Hey, down to the penny, I want my money back.
Every time I drive past that church, that's the words that go through my mind. And I think about the brother, I'll be like, yo, that's crazy.
You goddamn right. I want all my money back.
I know I'm laughing, but hey.
I was dead serious too.
No, that's a
shit. When I came to the truth, I said, man, I'm kicking somebody's ass. What they said, a class action lawsuit, the brother said. You damn right. I want a class action lawsuit on their ass. You damn right. Shit.
Yeah, that's some shit though.
Yeah.
But not a Lord.
Your whole life. That reminds me of a video this chick just made yesterday. She was like, she was with her parents and her pops. Her pops used to wait at a spot for her dad all the time, vaping. So one day her dad, didn't come. So the whole week she went to the spot, kept waiting for her dad. waiting for her dad, waiting for her dad, waiting for her dad. Her dad never popped up again. So she was like, dang, he neglected me. You know, he loved me. He didn't want me. The mom was telling her, like, yo, your dad's this, that, and the third, whatever. Come to find out, she finds out, lo and behold, her father never left. He actually passed. But because of the lies that her mom was instilling in her whole life, that shit broke her. Because she was like, my dad actually loved me. But because her whole life she was being lied to by her mom.
Hey, yeah, you women gonna have hell to pay too.
Mom, you know?
Right, yeah.
To find out that her dad died and it wasn't that he hated you. So it's like us, like we've been lied to our whole lives.
Yeah.
We realize the Lord actually loves us. You know, but
that's just different.
You know?
Right. We ain't know who we were.
That's also a representation of them robbing the Lord.
Right.
Because we're his Jews.
Right.
His Jews. And they tell you that you're insignificant. Them telling you that you're insignificant and you don't mean nothing. That's
right.
robbing the Lord, yo.
And you a Hamite, and you come on, man.
Like I said, like when I first came into the truth, and I started talking to my mom, and she was like, "Yeah, well, you know, she said, you know, your dad's father was an Indian." I'm like, all right. It's funny because like you would say something like that's something you heard. Now, like going back into like listening to the family and all that. And they start speaking, they like, oh, like it's like a lot of things come into perspective because my dad kept my mother away from his side of the family with a lot of things. And I respect that because that's some things that he had to get in order with himself. So he was like, nope, I'm like, this is what I'm dealing with, this is none of your business. You know, your mom's always, you know, the woman always want to know everything about the man and all that.
Right.
You get your feelings hurt like that.
Yeah.
So let a man be a man. Hopping back real quick, going to the Malachi 3 and 10, it says, bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house. And prove me now herewith, saith Yahweh of hosts, if I will not open you, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing that there shall not be room enough to receive it. And that's going into like, yo, man, you can't rob the Lord because when these niggas, these pastors, right, what do? They listen and follow after each other. Right. Robbing the Lord, yo, bring out your tight buckets and everything. You pass it offering around 100 times inside one and one ceremony. One ceremony. Right? So every service. It's like black ability. So they pass it around all these times. And everybody put their money. Yeah. Just like that woman that had the what was it, the house shop. She gave it last, man. She gave everything.
2 nights.
Yeah. Just like with Peter, when Peter was in the house with the man, right? This is in the book of Acts. But they were supposed to sell their land and bring everything back to Yahshua, so Peter could distribute fairly. But they lied. The husband and the wife conspired together. Right? Matter of fact, the husband and the wife conspired together to lie to Peter, but they really wasn't lying to Peter. They was lying to the Holy Spirit. That's why Peter was like, yo, man, he's like the same feet. Well, the husband passed away immediately as soon as he lied. And the wife the same thing. Peter told her, he was like, yo, the same feet that carry your husband away is going to carry you away. Right. He said, you ain't lying to me. You're lying to the Holy Spirit. Right. That's why I'm going to put that over.
Yo, and that stealing man, like the brother mentioned, Esau trying to disrupt prophecy by trying to kill all the men of the Lord, right? Which are the Lord Jews, as the brother said. And in the law, that's punishable to death.
God.
To steal a man and make merchandise of him.
Yo, you got Acts 5.
You know? Well, that's Deuteronomy 24. You steal a man and make merchandise of him. That's punishable unto death. And that's what the nation of Esau did to Israel.
Yeah.
You know? We're the life. What's the scripture that said the Lord? When you touch my the apple of my eye.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what Esau did. You know, you touching the Lord's
Yo, why you think
precious stones.
Why you think Hitler and them, they knew. Listen, I'm gonna see this. All the nations on the planet right now, besides this one, because the Lord has a heavy veil on it. All the nations of this earth know who the children of Israel is over there. That's why they don't want no smoke. That's why Hitler said that. He was like, yo, that's old land. Listen, man. That's the whole world, man. All those miracles happened over there. And now we're here. The Lord fucked them lands up over his people, man.
God.
You know? He fucked them lands up over his people. And those people know that's why America, they think that we got them now. Okay, well, you right. That's going to be it, the vibes, man.
That's why you see on TikTok and YouTube, I don't know if you brothers seen it, but a lot of GMS brothers are putting this up where these white women been saying, you wouldn't be nothing without black Americans here.
They know.
You know? You would be nothing. This place would be nothing.
The land that you would put the shit.
Yeah.
But they call us niggas all over the planet, man.
Right.
Going to Acts 13:1. They call the prophets that, Barnabas and all. They call them niggas, man. You know? Back in that old time. But all those nations that you see in NATO and all those, they're all conspiring together, man. For what? This last word, but the Lord is bringing them all together in that region right there.
Valley of Yahweh Shaphat.
Come on, man. Right, bro.
You know?
This is a heavy statement because that's like that's why we read it. So can a man rob the Most High? Types and all that, and that's what this couple was trying to do. Because the Lord at that time, because the Lord trying to sell everything, man. Whoever needs what, that's how Israel gets there. That's the kingdom. Nobody's going to go without anything. If you need something, you're going to have it. All right? And then and when we get into the kingdom, you're going to be in your right mind. So what you got to do is ask the heavenly come. And as soon as you think about it, boom, it's going to be right there. You know, because you're going to be without sin. So a child that's, could you say perfect, right? A child that pleases his father is going to get exactly what he asked for. You know, you fuck up against your father, you're going to get some bullshit. The Lord ain't going to give you good gifts, man. You know? What you got it, brother?
This book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 1. But a certain man named Ananias,
There we go.
with Sapphira, his wife, sold a possession and kept back part of the price, his wife also being privy to it.
See that? And see, because she liked it. And yo, what y'all was trying to say when he was walking? When the man was like, suffer me to go back and bury my father.
God.
Shah was like, what?
Let the dead bury the dead.
So that's like this is another instance, but this is Peter, the top apostle, so he learned from Yahweh. You know? So now you thinking that you're trying to be slick to Peter because you were told to if you sell it for something. And this is an example of being a liar, man. Conspiring together with your mate. That's just going to backfire on you, man. And it always will, man. And this is an instance of it. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and kept back part of the price.
God.
His wife also being privy to it, and brought a certain part.
They spoke to each other about
God.
Oh, they think that this and no, we're going to talk about we're going to come together against it. They're saying, yo, what happened with Miriam? Moses' sister, man. Was it Moses and Aaron, if I'm not mistaken? They was talking crazy about Moses, but Miriam was the one that got the fucking the leprosy.
Yeah.
Because they was talking crazy. The Lord was dealing with Moses, no matter how you like it or not. No matter where you got mad because he married a Moabite woman? A woman of another nation?
Some nation, yeah. I can't remember.
You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck? That's his business.
Right.
That baby that come out is going to be an Israelite. And
Yeah.
the Lord told him to do that just because he wanted to judge her for that situation. Got it, brother. These people crazy, man.
Yeah. It says.
Midian.
Oh, Midian. That's what she was.
Support Midian.
Right.
And,
She wasn't of the nation of Israel.
yeah. It says, and brought a certain part and laid it at the apostles' feet.
Mm.
But Peter said, Ananias, why hath Satan filled thine heart to lie to the Holy Ghost?
Now see that? Now Peter, that's got that power.
Spiritual eyesight, you know, read spirit.
He got it from your house. He was seasoned.
Yeah.
He had to always be seasoned to be able to how you say to
discern.
Yeah, exactly. Discern and identify
discernment.
Identify that spirit that was on the Ananias, man. You know, that's how you gotta know what spirit is on the brother, man. You know,
it says
right, because everybody has a spirit, but what spirit are they coming in?
Right.
Like, because it's you're just a vessel. You know, we're vessel.
Right.
Then the trees got spirit, animals got spirit.
Whole
You know, everything got
it's a
spirit.
whole different thing.
It's yeah.
Like the song I've been listening to from Benji, he said the ocean breathes and so do I. I was like, yeah. Like, yo, Ben, I'm saying Benji my music is different.
Yeah. And they know about Babylon.
Yeah, yo, I love Benji music.
They know about Babylon.
They hate this place. But Benji, they always been like that.
Yeah.
They Raven Wolves, man. Wasn't it Benji and who was it? Benji and what's the name that went and killed that Hamite for sleeping with Demon, raping Demon? Was it Benji and Manasseh?
Oh, with the knife.
Yeah. They went around the whole town.
No, they went and killed him.
Yeah.
They was like, oh, you raped our sister.
Right.
Benji, don't play. Benji don't.
But they got the whole town though, right? Because they had they said all y'all got to be circumcised. And went through all the men. Yeah.
No, Jake get down. Right, you check my butt. You check my
sister? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Salaki. It was Simeon and Levi.
Simeon?
Yeah, it was Simeon. And you know what? I'm tripping because Simeon and Levi, they are islanders. Like,
yeah.
It was them. It was them. So Salaki. I said Benji. But Levi is what? The priest.
Yeah.
You know?
That was a law. They
They're like, yo,
They was gonna get you. Yeah.
But for that, and like Levi got an attitude too. Levi got an attitude like this.
Levi, man.
Benji just
that's why Haiti gets hit.
That's what I say Haiti all the time.
Because it's like an omen. Because they were priests.
Yeah.
So
y'all wicked. Yeah.
That left hand side.
Yeah.
Chops off.
Right.
But because of them being the priests,
right.
It's like it holds more weight. There's more of a dynamic to them, specific.
And you're right. That Haiti and Dominican Republic. You're right. Right.
That's why he was born.
Yeah.
They islands connected.
Yeah. And brothers too. It says, but Peter said, Ananias, why hath Satan filled thine heart to lie to the Holy Ghost and to keep back part of the price of the land?
Yo, that's what it means. You're not supposed to hold nothing back.
Right.
When the Lord gives you this word, you go hard for it, man. You know, it's a lot of things in this planet. I'm telling you, man. It's a lot of things in this society that's about to be removed from you that you're going to be like, damn, why did I even trust in this, man? Watch. You're going to see, man. Because the Lord, he's slowly but surely removing things because it's all about him. And it's all about his elect. You got it, brother.
It says, while it remained, was it not thine own? And after it was sold,
was it not yours while you had it? So the Lord give you possessions. He be like, yo, I'll give you that. Now it's time to come sell it. That's what he told the one dude, man. When people was like, oh, let me just go get my affairs in order. The Lord like, yo, I'm right here now. That's what Peter got it from. Go ahead, bro.
There's an order.
That's what he said, because why was they selling the plot of land for? To take care of Yasharala.
God.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, and if I may, to add upon it, just like the other parable with the rich man, that was like he wanted to build. He's like, I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna plant. Da, da, da. Then the Lord was like, you fool! This night, little did you know it was time for you to die. Just like now, they're trying to hoard everything up now, storing things up. Oh, prepare. Right. Let's get a village now. Now Jake wanna come together. All right. Yeah. But little did you know, you're not seeing why everything's happening. Right. You're just like, what is happening? Let's just, But little did you know that night, that's why I said the Lord's going to come like a thief in the night.
It says, whilst it remained, was it not thine own? And after it was sold, was it not in thine own power?
Damn, he said, after it was sold, was it not? So you got the power to do what you want to do with the money, bro. That's what the Lord said, yo, you sold this, and I told you to sell it. So now, once you do that, it's in your power to do so. So why are you being so facetious, man? You got it, man.
All right. Trying to be slick. It says, why hast thou conceived this thing in thine heart? Thou hast not lied unto men, but unto Yahweh. Hashem Yahweh Shah.
So you haven't lied to men. Because, that's how people look at it, bro. You just a regular dude. Whatever your trial and tribulations go through, the Lord is still dealing. The Lord is still dealing. So you gotta serve him first, man. Just like Peter. That's why he was given this authority, man. Because Peter was really down with the Lord, man. He was down with Yahweh Shah. That's why he cut that fucking ear off, man. But Yahweh Shah knew, like, yo, chill, Pete.
Wasn't that time?
I got you, bro. Yeah. And he also told him, man, because Peter was like, yo, I won't deny you. He said, yes, you will 3 times.
Rice.
And Yahweh Shah, man. That's the salt of Yahweh Shah's his speech. Because he knew. He knew, man, like, yo, Pete, like, cool out, man. You want to do this. You still, I know you a man of glory. I know you love me. You love the Father. Come on, man. You want to do this.
Right, and it just shows you ain't nobody perfect.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Peter as the rock could deny Yahweh Shai. Come on, man. Who you think you are?
That's right. Yo, deny the Lord and you the cornerstone.
All right.
And that goes back to what we said. His thoughts are not our thoughts.
Right.
His ways are not our ways, man.
Yeah, so don't boast and be proud and think you can do what you can't do.
Right.
You better pray and just hope that the Lord dealing.
That's right, bro.
That's it.
That's right.
That's why in the scriptures it said there's no respect of person. Because anybody could do however the Lord says, So that's why even King David take not the Holy Spirit from me. Even though we might whatever, just keep going with him. He keeps that faith in us to keep going.
It says, "Wills it remain? Was it not thine own? And after it was sold, was it not in thine own power? Why hast thou conceived this thing in thine heart? Thou hast not lied unto men, but unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai." And Ananias, hearing these words, fell down and gave up the ghost. And great fear came on all of them that heard these things.
Yo, that's the Lord showing his power. Peter ain't have to do nothing but just speak the words of the Lord. Like, yo, why you fronting, man? You trolling, bro. Why you lie? You ain't lying to me. Like, yo, one thing. It's here in Northern Kingdom, man. This is my guy. He used to always be like, yo. One of his famous sayings, he's like, yo, you can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself. I used to just look. I'm like, yo. I said, bro, I'm still in that shit, man. I'm like, because it's the truth.
Yeah.
You know, just like with P, he's like, yo, you ain't lied to me, man. You lied to the Holy. And when he told me, he just dropped dead, man.
Dang.
That's crazy. Keep going, bro. You want to talk about his wife? That's the power of Yahweh Shemashah. He ain't get angry. He ain't snell you, bitch ass nigga. He's like, man, bro, why you do this? More concerned, like, bro, like, what's going on with you? Why would you lie to the Lord, man? Knowing all the power that he possesses, and then that's the time when you niggas knew you was Israelites and all the miracles that the Lord performed. And he walked the earth, and this is after the Lord walked the earth. He was back in the spirit. And he gave them power, the apostles. You know, they was disciples because they had to learn, and they was apostles. Right? You know, he gave them that authority to trample down on these spirits. And that spirit that was on that dude, that's why it's like Ananias. Like, what's up with you, fellas? Like, you tripping, man? That's what you want. You really want your brother to get it, but it ain't up to us. It's up to the spirit.
Right, because they're looking at Peter. I mean, yeah, they're looking at him, but they're not believing that the spirit is in him. They're just looking at the flesh. They're not considering, like, yo, this man is potentially, you know, the spirit is dealing with him. Because if they really believe that, they'll be like, chill. You know?
But when I asked
It says, and Ananias, hearing these words, fell down and gave up the ghost, and great fear came on all them that heard these things. And the young men arose, wound him up, and carried him out and buried him.
Right, as soon as he died, his ass up. Number one bites the dust. I keep going because y'all in great fear of him because y'all, you know, like going through war and stuff like that, you gotta put the sword to him. Like with King David, that made him great. He was great with the sword. Solomon, who was Solomon? He was peaceful. You know, that was the son of King David. And and also they call Yahweh Shai. And that's crazy. They call Yahweh Shai the son of David. That was one of his titles. Furthermore, proving that Solomon was Yahweh Shai, doing reincarnation. They called him, "Oh, thou son of David." Why would you say that? And at this time, he was what? Joseph is Joseph's son. Knowing that they knew about reincarnation, man. Our people was very in tune. But now that's why they give you all this food, GMO food and things like that, to try to furthermore fuck with your frequency, man. You know? Because everything the Lord gave us, man. Like when you brought out the scripture in Savannah about the physician. You know, the Lord made herbs and everything on this planet for us. But they fucked that up too, man. So even if you try to eat healthy, you still eating bullshit. Chemicals. Right. That's all I'm saying. Because you know when you plant a seed into the ground, whatever comes from the sky, like rain, everything. So you got the rain coming. That's why they're making fake clouds and all that. And then it goes into the soil. The soil is absorbing. Matter of fact, the soil is absorbing it. Salakia. And the plant that you're eating, it has to have its roots in the ground to absorb the nutrients. But it's absorbing chemicals, bro. And you putting all that in your body. I don't give a fuck which supermarket you go to. It's all tainted. And on top of that, they're spraying the chemicals in the fucking
right.
You breathing that shit.
Yeah.
That's why you need the Yahweh Shai. Dude still walking around. Look at this guy, man. Who the fuck him up? That tall, his feet that small. He was on the train with me. God dang. I took a picture of that shit.
Look at that.
I'll show you what. I'll show you when we finish training. I'll show you that same dude. Dude, that tall, the little fucks, bro. You have stepped.
Hey. It says, and it was about the space of 3 hours after when his wife, not knowing what was done, came in.
Damn, 3 hours, 3 what? Understand? So after this happened, damn. So Ananias he gave up the ghost and got buried immediately. I say immediately. Then 3 hours later, here comes his wife. Go ahead, bro. This is heavy, man.
It says, and it was about the space of 3 hours after when his wife, not knowing what was done, came in. And Peter answered unto her, tell me whether ye sold the land for so much.
He was telling, yo, tell me the truth.
Yeah.
And she didn't even know. She didn't even know that her husband was gone. So this was an opportunity for her to tell the truth.
Right.
The grand opportunity.
Right.
Just tell the truth.
Right.
You know? Well, guess what? You ain't want to tell it.
And she said, yea, for so much. Then Peter said unto her, how is it that ye have agreed together to tempt the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua?
And you know what this also shows you? That, with Yahushua, he knew the thoughts of people. Right? And Peter was right-hand man. He's the rock. You know? And matter of fact, it was this dude from over there, I believe, he might have been Russian or Ukrainian. But I remember talking to him years ago, and we got into the conversation of Peter. He was like, yeah, you know, Peter named me. Like, what did it mean? He's like the rock, or petrified. I thought, I said, damn, well, yeah, that's the one that's telling you he was the rock. You know? Them niggas over there that's overseas, they know, man. They know who we are, man.
Yeah.
Only people that don't know is the ones right here in this country, man. You know? That's right. The ones who is for it, you know, that's the ones that run away from it. But yo, if any other nation, if we told no, you know, you Israelites, they'd be with it. You know? All for
Hey, but that's why the scriptures speak about how the prophets, well, the Lord ultimately, you know, using the prophets to bring our people back to remembrance. Remembering the days of old. Remember your forefathers. Remember your foremothers. Because that, you know what I mean? Everything, there's nothing new under the sun. You remember that, you realize, all right, you're here, you're still here.
There's more so the fathers.
More prophets coming.
Remember the fathers. I just did a video concerning your father determines who your siblings are. Not the mother.
Right.
Because you got households, like even this brother.
Right.
You too. Myself.
Right.
We all got mothers that slept with multiple men. Right. And then they got pregnant. Right. So now they bring this child in. You might have grew up with, oh, this is your brother. No, it's not. This is your sister. No, it's not. Because for one, we got two different spirits. Right. Two different fathers. Yeah. You know? We're from two different vines. Why do you think when you go into Matthew, the first chapter? Hey, matter of fact, going to Chronicles, I believe it's not the 9th chapter. The 10th chapter tells you that the Chronicles of the seeds. It always went back to the father. The house shop, going back. It always went back to the father. His whole lineage, man. The mother is just, even with the placenta, that shit comes from the father. The nutrients. All the woman is just an incubator, man. That's it.
Because when you think about it, your mother can have an Edomite or a Moabite, right?
Right.
Or Ishmaelite, right? But it ain't got nothing to do with who your sibling is. Your father has everything to do with who your sibling is. But they got it messed up. Hey, what Bean say? Bean said, same mother, different father. Any problems, dog, know I got him. You know what I'm saying? But he messed up. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. You gotta have the same father.
That's right.
You have a different mother.
Yeah, like my siblings, that's my father had, that's my real brother. Right. We got the same blood. Right. The same DNA. Y'all really my brothers and sisters. Now the one that my mother has, we got a whole different DNA code from a whole other man. Right. So just because we was in the same room, we was in the same oven, don't make us the same dish. No. You know? Facts. And you can tell because your sibling, like, you're going to have the traits of your father, man. gonna have that. You gonna when you meet, oh shit. Oh, vibe, man. Like my little brother, he look just like my fucking dad. I said, God damn. I said, you look like Pop, man. Like more than me.
Man.
No?
Yo, that's hey, in the ancient time, that's why they'll ask, what house you come from?
Right.
Oh, you know, they'll be like, oh, I know what house he comes from. He comes from the second or the third or such, you know, the father, his grandfather, the house they came from.
Yeah, and all this confusion that they bring in Babylon to much some you mix. You 25% this, you 5%. Come on, man. That's nothing but foolishness.
That's that whole DNA shit.
Yeah, that's that ancestry.com.
Yeah, but why did they do that? Like you said, man,
cause confusion.
More confusion, and so you don't know who you are.
Right.
The scripture says you are who your fathers are. What's so hard about that? That's why when I meet people and I ask them, I'll be like, yo, what's your father? Oh, he's part this. I'm like, nope.
Right.
What is his father? Well, his father is German. Okay. Well, now we got an understanding. Don't give me that because a lot of people right here, they want to give credit to the mother first and foremost.
Yeah. Hey, just like that. What's that new rapper's name? Belly Gang. The one bounce that ass like your friend do. Throw it. You don't know that song? You know that song? Yeah. He look like he's a white boy, but his dad, Jake.
No, you got a lot of like I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like like this one dude, man. Man, I'm gonna say this dude name. His name was Abaya. Down there in South Philly, right? He used to always come down to what's that, 9th and Market? Where I used to teach with the playing tables brothers, Great Millstone playing tables. And he used to always be like, yo, he always had a problem with the doctrine. I'm like, yo, what's up? He had that long hair. He always said he was a Nazarite. He was like, yo, you a Nazarite. Wow. Can't be no Nazarite in this time. Because you got to celebrate the Passover. And with the Passover, you have to drink of the wine, blood of the grape. You have to drink it. But that's Yahweh's blood. So you talking that you a Nazarite, you full of shit. So I had posted something about this. It was a so-called Asian-looking woman. And she was rapping. She was killing that shit. I'm like, yo, that's the Israelite. He hopped on there. Oh, you don't know that just because they imitate us don't mean that they. First of all, boy, you can't fake a spirit.
Right, you can't have that spirit. You can't have that spirit.
You know what I mean? You
can't even have it. Yeah.
Then they got that dumb ass.
Yeah.
How they move
the shoulder. The shoulder move, boy.
I be going, when you said that, bro, I really started watching that shit. I said, yo,
watch they shoulder moves.
Cause yo, them niggas
they can't do none of that shoulder,
And I'm like, man, like you can't fake a spirit.
No. You try to spirit, buddy.
Right.
You can't fake a spirit.
Right.
You can try to imitate. You can't do it.
That's why it's not a color thing or what they so-called the races they put out here right now. Exactly. It's nothing to do with it. Nothing.
Because you can clearly see when the motherfucker's trying to.
Right.
You're like, oh, you trying.
They can't even do it.
Yeah.
Fuck trying too hard. They can't do it. They shoulder start spazzing up.
Yeah, right. Been doing the same dumbass move for an hour.
Exactly.
I got a quick precept proving that we come from our fathers.
That's the
spirit. That's the spirit.
That's good.
Yo, give me numbers 18.
You can get
this one.
There's the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. It says, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families, which happening goes into the genes.
Yeah.
This brother knows. This brother knows. It says they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names. From 20 years old, they're upward by their homes.
And I just did some when you go on the word pedigrees.
I got it in my book. I believe it goes to G. But if I'm not mistaken. But that's of that line, of the father's line. Because we have the seed, just like a tree. You know, you would consider the tree, like a myth, because it's producing the fruit that the seed. Because the earth really just holds the seed.
Right.
The tree, you know.
When you go on the word pedigrees, basically it means to bear, bring forth, beget, gender, travail. You know, so like you are who your father is. Whoever. That's why when you go into Matthew, this person begat this person. That person begat. That's talking about the Father.
That's hard.
That's good. God damn. That means to see. Because you had the what's the name before him?
Right.
The Father. That's the
Chief or something. Yeah.
They found before him. What you say?
Even with that, bro, all the names they mention are men.
Hey.
17.
Hey, we're on the side of the street.
Hey, yo, that's a 3-alarm right there.
That's on the other side of the street.
That's a 4-alarm blaze.
4-alarm blaze.
Get the alarm from each truck. Each truck. It'll be an alarm.
Yeah, but they keep on the opposite side.
Yeah, outside of the street. Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. Because this place is about to be burnt.
Burn, baby, burn. Hey, they showing us.
Yeah.
Burn,
31:17. This is 2 Chronicles chapter 31 and 17. It says, both to the genealogy of the priests by the house of their fathers, and the Levites from 20 years old and upward, and their charges by their courses, and to the genealogy for all their little ones, their wives, and their sons. It said, and their wives, man. You know, so it's talking about the Father. It says their wives and their sons and their daughters through all the congregation, for in their set office they sanctified themselves in holiness. Man. So, that's showing you the importance of like the Father, man. Everything is determined by the Father. Your genes, your DNA, who you are, right? And they tell you. Esau knows this, man. How long we got?
124.
Hey, that's why Jake say that the apple don't fall far from the tree. Because what? They say that when they see you, they see the sun, they be like, yo, I see, when I look at you, I see you fall.
Well, that's funny.
Oh, the car's messed up. That's what you get for being Pastor Rosin.
Yeah.
That's what you get for being Pastor Rosin. Yeah.
On top of the fire.
Yeah.
They trying to go to the blaze, they can't even get to it.
Right.
I won't know
They can't even get there.
Yo, that's
the Lord tore they shit.
They're going to be like, yo, give me your car. You're going to have to take somebody's car. Bro.
Yeah, right behind the brother's
That's what
car.
you get. Pulling up behind me like
Right
that.
behind the brother, yeah. You want to be all close and shit.
Yo, that's crazy. Then you heard.
That's
Yeah. I need to jump.
That's
Yo,
all
but the
I ain't got one.
y'all need to jump.
That sounds like the Mobb Deep. Sometimes I gotta
Get
get
away.
away. They trying to get away, but they can't.
You want me to stick around for 10 more minutes? I got it.
Cause we okay because about to say.
But not like
where we at now?
125.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
like what you
I was
read though.
gonna say like
Spirit. Because the priests, the Levites, they were
I know this is
that much precious that time. But now we're a nation of priests. You know? So it's that more
Yo, get
significant.
that again, bro.
What they doing? He getting a
Yo,
jump
that's
from the
crazy.
dude.
Yo, that's crazy.
You need to jump stop.
Yo, innocent Jake.
And
This
look,
is
Jake giving him a jump.
That's Jake. Look, he got the image of Yahweh.
Oh,
God.
Look at it.
yeah.
The come jumped him, yo. Yo, that's
Y'all won't park behind me next time.
Yo, he
Lord,
got the
shut your
beard.
engine
He
off.
got the same beard as your
Yo,
Yo, his beard is the same color as your car.
you look like an angel. Like,
Yo,
Yeah.
come back up. Yo, another one.
Dang.
I
The Lord put the blaze out here.
Yo,
Woo!
watch the
A big one too. A big one too.
Yeah, the Spirit.
Yeah,
You can feel it.
Yeah.
Damn. This thing almost look, yo, that's crazy.
Yo.
You can't make that up.
Yeah, that reminds me of the scripture where it says, where the scripture says, the Egyptians are men. They trusting in their chariots and things.
Ooh, get that. Get that. Get that.
You know? That
You
shows
gotta
you.
get that. You gotta
That's
get
so powerful now. Fucker, imagine they calling the cops and they're like, damn, we can't even show up for y'all.
Right.
that. So, yo,
right.
it's crazy because it's a Jake
That came for help.
to help
For
him.
the Roman
And he
centurions.
came, but listen, he came in a white,
In a white van.
bro. And he got the big, and look, now that lights on. Look. Y'all better not get that man a ticket ever.
Yo, cut.
Have mercy on that, brother. Yo, that's crazy,
That's
man.
crazy.
Yo,
That brother pulled up in a white van.
The white van.
Yeah.
White
Look
cheek.
at that. Cherry, white cherry.
Yeah.
Damn. And I think that's a Chrysler.
Yo,
That Chrysler, the Chrysler sign, I think that's like goes back to like, and the Chrysler sign got the wings on it. As a matter of fact, watch. I should. Chrysler John. That's the John Erewhon had. He had a gold Chrysler, though.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yo, look, see, look, the wings on the back. I
Yeah,
know I was right. The wings on the back. Come on,
Yeah.
bro. And he just can't. He swooped down to give y'all.
yo, that's
Yo, now your lights working.
that,
Yo, y'all better never get that man a ticket.
for real.
Yo, he just showed love.
Hey, God.
Yo, hey, he saved the day, brother.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
God, that's
Hey, the
crazy.
Lord just be showing out.
Good.
Man.
That's crazy.
Lord be showing out.
Right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 31 and verse 1. Real quick in the NLT. It says, what sorrow awaits those who look to Egypt for help, trusting that to
Now you want to as you
No,
read
as I
that,
said it though.
what your song? Yo, but he ain't look
I'm
for
gonna drop
Egypt
the
for help.
phone.
Yo, he ain't look for Egypt for help. He helped Egypt.
Right. Right.
They look to him for help.
Yeah.
They
It's
look
just a
to
man. It is always a Jake. Cause yo, imagine it was a Edomite, they just gonna keep driving.
Right.
Yeah.
But yo, him and Jake, you stop, yo, and that's Jake's
That's
compassion.
the love
Cause
Jake
they
got.
stop and help, and yo, them cops, some of them cops is Jake too.
Right.
All he did, yo, let me stop, be the good Samaritan, so to speak. Stop, and yo, you got other cops right there.
Right.
So
They
why
could
they
have came
couldn't
down
even
and
come
bring him a
give
jump.
a
Yeah,
jump?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Yo, Jake is just naturally, they got that natural zeal as far as like compassion,
Yeah.
you know? And yo, the man got out with the image of your house, the
God.
wooden beard,
God,
the white
right,
beard,
right.
the big. Yo, come on, man.
Yo, Con.
And yo, look, check it out.
Hey. You know, you said that. That reminded me of the Good Samaritan. How the dude got beat up.
Yo,
everybody
look,
was
and this was on the back of his car. But he had a Chrysler.
God.
The wings. The wings, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh,
White, and it
that
was
up.
white. The white horse. You know what I mean?
God. Yeah, that's the why it says Isaiah 31:1, NLT, Egypt. It says, what's always those who look to Egypt for help, trusting their horses, chariots, and charioteers, and depending on the strength of human armies, instead of looking to the Lord, the Holy One of Israel.
And yo, that's what the boy, yo, and the man just came with that image.
Right.
You cannot make
Lord,
this up.
yeah, the Lord did that.
Come on. And
Because
that's
who said he's supposed to be riding down here?
and they lights wasn't working at
Yeah.
all.
Nothing. And you heard it.
You heard that. You heard that. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yo, read that.
They
one more
couldn't
time.
light up.
We got that in the NLT.
This is that.
Oh, God.
It says, the Holy One of Israel, in his wisdom, the Lord will send great disaster. He will not change his mind. He will rise against the wicked and against their helpers. But these Egyptians,
Why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that? Huh? No, I'm asking. Why you do that?
Because they're preaching.
That's what's up. What's your name?
Jaqualia.
Jaquita?
Jaqualia.
Jaquela? You have a beautiful, what was it?
Jaqualia.
Jaqualia.
All right.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Yo, you have a beautiful night. God bless you and your family, all right? It's crazy. Man. She young. Hey, sis, how you spell your name?
J-U-U-U-A-Y-A.
Hold up, come here real quick.
J.U.
How you spell it?
J-U-U-U-A-Y-A.
C-U-A. Oh shit, one who is strong to be strong. That's what your name means. That's a good job. So stay strong. Alright. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, it's crazy. She really got down. That's all for a nigga woman to do that.
Right.
You don't see that, man.
At that age, too.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, why you do that?
Yeah.
Because y'all preaching.
Yeah.
Yo, don't get that man no tickets, man.
I have all that stuff in my car, but
All right.
I
You
don't have
in-
to bring it.
You in the company vehicle.
He said, sure will.
I need all different things.
Yeah, yeah.
With the boost.
Right. Gave you that boost.
That's right. He said all I needed was a boost.
That was a chick right there.
Yeah,
one
we there.
more verse.
134.
One for
They got 134.
I thought you
said
said,
140. I'm about to say, cars like
it says, but these Egyptians are mere humans, not God. Their horses
Yo, see that?
are puny flesh.
Mm.
So, you know, back in the ancient times, that's what they used as chariots
And yo, that's what they got.
with the wheels.
Ah.
And these are modern chariots.
God.
So that's why it's heavy, because the brother that gave them that boost, or without, you know,
That's
that,
what he said. Yo.
that
The
hands,
boost. Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's
Came
what
in a white chariot with angels.
Ah.
And look like the, you know,
Yeah.
came in the white chariot that represents
Oh, that's
Ah.
crazy.
the you know, represents hope, because that's what's coming for our aid,
God.
for our help.
That's right, yo. Come on.
You know,
Hey, yo, he fine. He
Yeah.
fine. Yo,
but yeah, the NLT it calls their horses puny.
yeah, that's what they're.
So that's why I wanted to. You
No,
know,
they switched it up.
they got the
We got
silent,
bikes.
Yeah,
Oh.
they got the bikes now.
Yeah.
the
Still doing the same shit.
Yep.
silent
They about
assassin.
to die. They like, yo, you know what? We can't look at Jake. Jake is talented. I give it to him.
Yeah, if they ride at night or black, you won't even hear him.
They can do that because now it's like, yo,
That's cool.
Yeah.
I can do
It's
that.
a bike.
I could take that
Yeah,
all day.
yeah, because not that noise.
Then that,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
nigga, what the fuck? Noise pollution.
Right.
Y'all can ride up and down, and then you ain't going over 25. You gotta follow the street. You gotta go.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse
Bring it
16.
up.
And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, that him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
That's right. Mark of the beast. And that's to be honest with you, that's the end all be all for you in this society. When you take that chip, it's over. It ain't no coming back. It ain't, I took it, I made a mistake, Lord. Let me take it out. Nope. It's done. Because you put that cutting in your flesh. You know? That means you trusted in your enemy, your oppressor. The one that's basically like the one that's in control of all the resources and everything. But going back to Genesis, when you go into the blessings, Esau, you gotta fight for that shit. That's why what Isaac told Esau. He said, by the sword thou shalt live, man. You gotta live. And if that blessing ain't hold weight, right? And the earth, going in Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? Why you think everybody want to carry the sword? Man, the gun, the modern day sword, Jake and all that. That's me, right? They want to carry the sword. Why? Because that's what Esau does. Look at Jake in the hood. He got a gun. Oh yeah, but if Yahweh Shai ain't walking around with no goddamn sword, man.
Right.
You know, but King David and all them in their time they had to fight. You know? Solomon, his period. There's only one fire truck that came back. So, still ambulances going on. But Solomon, he was at his kingdom was complete peace. He had to carry no sword, man. And everybody, all other nations came to him for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because his intellect, his intellect was beyond the world back then. Word, bro.
Kings of the earth had to hear it.
Right.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Verse 12, he was the patience of the saints.
And that patience means suffering. Like we suffering right now. Ain't nothing sweet about this life right here, man. And knowing who you are, day by day, what it says with more wisdom is much sorrow. The more you know about this word, the more man, this place sucks, man. Only place that don't suck for is the women.
Right.
they're giving all the Turks and the elite of the Edomites and the sellouts.
Right.
And it still sucks for them because they got to do a whole bunch of shit that they don't even really want to do to maintain, man. You know, the Lord don't require that of you. The wickedness that they do. He requires righteousness, man. You know?
Yeah, that's why you see these celebrities, after a while, they start looking all distraught.
Right.
Yo, look
Out
at
of
fucking
place
Britney
and-
Spears.
Yeah.
With her, they gave her a comparison going back to, I think it was 2000. From 2000 to now, she looked completely different. And the caption was like, yo, the wickedness of the music industry. That sucks at life because people, they want to be famous so bad. You want to be on TV so bad in everybody else's household. You will sell your fucking soul, man. It says, what is a man profited a gain to sell his soul for sale this?
Like, yeah, gain the whole world. But
Yeah,
this is-
yo, cut, that's right. Cut.
that's not gain.
That's right. Damn, that's old school shit.
It says, I want to read this last verse too in the NLT. It says, here is the patience of the sick.
That's crazy. That's all
That
old
was
school.
the old school.
Yeah. That's like, hey, look, old head. So
Yeah.
that's like the 90s.
That's why I say we got to be old heads.
Mhm.
All old heads.
They played that in Peter Ford. They had cars like that. Right, go ahead, brother.
Come. Call shows and shit. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai.
God.
In the NLT it says, this means that God's holy people must endure persecution patiently, obeying his commands and maintaining their faith in Yahweh Shai.
You wanted to what? I'm so separated from the love of the
I
Abba.
believe in the spirit. We just, that was the opening.
Yeah, cut. The spirit went somewhere else. But now that's the reason why, because whatever we got, man, it must be an 80s type joint, the 90s. We used to play in 90s music. That's all 90s shit. Like early 93, 92,
Got like a little
94, 95. Yeah.
80s event.
Yeah. No, 90, that's 90s.
Or 90s event, 80s event.
You can say like late 80s, early 90s.
I got
Type
it.
of,
This is the book of Romans chapter 8, verse 35. Real quick, we're supposed to start with this, but the Spirit had it to end this way.
That's right. That's right.
It says, who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation or distress, or persecution or famine, or naked or peril or sword?
That's right. Whatever you go through,
Nothing.
it can't separate you from the love of Yahweh Shai. You gotta be done. Fuck. As the Lord said, wherever you at, He's there also. Wherever you go.
It says, I'll end it at 37. It says, 36, it says, it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. And this is what Raza mentioned earlier, this verse. Verse 37 says, nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us.
More than conquerors through Him that loved us. How you conquer things? You gotta go through it. You know? You gotta go through it. Conquer. Fight. This is a fight. It's an ongoing fight to the end. So Lord's willing, this is edifying. You got some element. So next week we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Madash. Double honors to the apostle, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to you. Next week, we're going to sing the Waffle Bible Ball.
What's a Bible
Kwam
ball?
Yahshua.
Kwam Yahshua.
From Yashab.
Kwam Yahshua.
Shalom. Hey, just turned 144.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Hey,
Ah.
Yeah, the spirit knew. Yo, you had called for that, brother. You called for that.
Off at one,
144.
Nah, he caught. Yo, it's 144.
Man, you did
Yo,
it on
140.
purpose.
No, that's crazy. It was 144.